former WWE superstar hints at a major return to the WWE, plus a WWE legend, Natalya, has signed her new contract with the company, and we're going to break it all down for you coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. Before we get into it, we got to say we're just under 300 subscribers away from hitting our goal of 3,000 before the end of the summer, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to get us one more sub closer by hitting the subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. But with that said, let's jump right into the first topic of the video today, which is Natalya Inc.'s new contract. And yes, this is pretty big news because there were a lot of rumors swirling online about what Natalya was going to do. Was she going to leave for AEW? Was she going to leave for TNA or another promotion? But that is not the case. She is staying with WWE. The 42-year-old has had a tremendous career in the WWE and is continuing it here today, as we got a report from PW Insider saying that Natalya has locked in a new deal with WWE. However, no further details regarding the term or how long the contract is has been disclosed as of right now, but it is confirmed that she is staying with the WWE. And Brady, I really like this. I mean, Natalya is a staple of the WWE, and having her re-sign now is pretty big. Just her roles lately have been leaning more NXT and the casual appearance on Raw, but I think this is perfect for Natalya at 42 years old.
You know, I'm not a huge fan of Natalya personally, but I can respect the amount of dedication and time that she has put forth into the company, whether it be early years, starting off with Davey Boy and Tyson Kidd, who she's married to and is also working production backstage. So that'll be nice to have them sort of on the same schedule still. And, you know, I'm not sure how old Tyson Kidd is. I'm sure he's in his mid-40s now as well. So definitely nice for them to have that. But Natalya, you know, as much as I dislike her, she does have a lot to bring to the table. She is a seasoned veteran, and we have a lot of young talent down in NXT. And as we mentioned in yesterday's video, we have, like, the surge of women talent in the women's division now is at an all-time high. So, you know, Natalya, as I said before, being a veteran, can teach the newbies, you know, the tricks of the trade, you know, just little things to help out and, you know, maybe polish off and make things look a little bit cleaner. So I think this is a great thing that Natalya is re-signing. Like I said, keep her out of the title picture, keep her off, whatever. But love that for you, Natty. Let's go.
Yeah, you make a good point there. I mean, like you said, we talked yesterday about how good the women's division is and how good it's getting in NXT, and I think Natalya is that perfect veteran, former women's champion, former Divas champion, former tag champion. She's almost done it all in the women's division, and I think that having her maybe take an NXT role to help develop these young women become into great superstars, I think will be the perfect role for her. Or even one thing that I maybe would like to see is maybe her head up a faction, because I think the faction of Damage Control is getting a bit stale, and they don't have any rivalries within the women's division in terms of factions that can face off. So I think maybe making a faction in NXT with Natalya at the helm would be great for her last run, and I think she would excel at this tremendously. We want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section about what do you think's next for Natty. Now she's signed, what would you like to see Natty do next? But we love seeing your comments down below. We're going to get into the second topic of the video today, which is Top Dollar hints at possible WWE return. And obviously, everybody knows Top Dollar from his time in Hit Row, and recently he's been taking his talents to TNA, but he did hint in a recent podcast, the Angle podcast, that he could return to WWE, as he went on to say here that, yeah, I mean, I talked to Paul Heyman and Triple H last week. I still am in communication with everybody there, and he also went on to say a number of other things there that may have hinted at this return. He went on to say The thing is, I'm just doing my own thing right now. Before, if you thought that I was just the heavy big man of the crew that just stands there and looks big, and that's the person in Hit Row, if you thought that, then you were wrong. But if you pay attention right now, you'll see exactly how wrong you are. He also went on to say here, the best thing that happened to me in TNA is Tommy Dreamer giving him mic time, giving him the opportunity to speak to the crowd. He says, the fact is, I need a mic. If you give me a mic, I'll show you that I'm better than everybody else you got. And if anyone thinks I'm not, stand 6 feet away from me with a microphone in your hands, and let's just see what happens. Oh, I love how Top Dollar is betting on himself here, Brady. I think that is huge. That, you know, he kind of stepped away from WWE and went on his own path. Like he said, went to TNA, went throughout the indies, and found a home with Tommy Dreamer in TNA, and has excelled there. And I would love to see him come back to WWE. Hearing that he's still in communication with Triple H and Paul Heyman kind of seems like that may happen, especially now with the TNA and NXT crossovers that are happening. I'd love to see this happen for sure.
Top Dollar, for me, in Hit Row and within the company, did nothing other than provide quite a good laugh when Michael Cole just took a hatred towards Top Dollar. So, I mean, the fact that he has kind of just strayed away from all of that and, you know, is still betting on himself, like you said, even though I don't like the guy, I respect that from him. Big claims, you know, talking about I could take on anybody, bring him out 6 feet away from me. I'm sure he'll have people calling him out about the over-the-top rope stint because, you know, like once you pull something like that, it's just ingrained forever, man. Like the Titus O'Neil, Titus World Slide. Oh, but I respect Top Dollar for that. I haven't seen anything that he's done in TNA other than watching him be flamed by Joe Hendry, which I really enjoyed. But you know, credit to you, Top Dollar, for never giving up. Also, loyalty, respect.
I think since he's gone to TNA, he's really honed in on his craft and honed in at what he's good at, and that's talking. That's building up rivalries, building up, you know, heat between him and his opponent. He's really good at delivering these promos, and there's a lot of other people, like you said, Joe Hendry, who are good on the mic as well in TNA, that lead to some great matches, lead to some great rivalries. And I think since he's left WWE, like I said, he's just improved a lot, and he's not the same Hit Row Top Dollar that we all know. He is a completely different wrestler now. He's older. He knows what to do in the ring. I think his ring skills have developed a lot, and he's very, very solid in the ring. But definitely the upside of Top Dollar is his mic skills. And what would I love to see between Top Dollar if he comes to NXT or WWE is a huge rivalry between him and Trick Williams, because I think a rivalry between these two could set the world on fire. I think it would just be amazing mic work week to week, leading up to a fantastic match at a NXT PLE, which I would definitely love to see. Brady, what are your thoughts on that?
I think if there's any way to bring him back into the shuffle, that's a fantastic way, you know. Trick Williams, whoop that Trick, baby. He's been on fire. Just lost the title to Ethan Page not too long ago, last weekend. Sunday passed, yeah. So I mean, I think that's a great little theory on your part there to bring him in, pair him up with Trick, because Trick got the heat. You know, Top Dollar, if he could prove himself to the fans will buy him. They'll take him in the corner. We'll hold him and we'll praise him up like we do with Trick and all the other cool talent. So, yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I think he definitely deserves this opportunity to come back and just, get, I guess, revenge for the last time he was in WWE. Kind of prove the haters wrong, prove the doubters wrong that he's a very, very good talent and a very, very good wrestler. And there's no better way to do that than to go after one of the hottest prospects in NXT, in the WWE right now, in Trick Williams. And if he comes in, they have a great rivalry, which leads up to a great match. I could definitely see Top Dollar sticking around and saying, hey, this is the new me. I'm Top Dollar. I'm not in Hit Row. I'm my own guy. I would love to see that from AJ Francis, Top Dollar. I just think it would be amazing to see him return. But we want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. Would you like to see a Top Dollar return in 2024? I'd love to read your guys' comments on that down below in the comment section. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure down below, hit that like button. It helps push these videos out to all the wrestling fans on YouTube. Also, comment on the video. We love reading through all your guys' comments as well. Also, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're about like 220 subscribers away from hitting our goal of 3,000. So I'd really appreciate it if you went down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check out that video me and Brady were referencing earlier, talking about the women's division and a new signing, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC, alongside my co-host, Brady. We'll catch you in the next one.